Oh shit, did you take all the hide somewhere, Aaron?
Yeah. I just needed one for a bedroll.
You bastard.
And now I'll give it back to you.
I wonder if I can put the severed arms somewhere.
Well, I can't even begin to imagine how many times you've asked yourself that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the after party. How are you doing? We are continuing our adventure with Conan Exiles. We tried to get other players in here, but apparently you can't really do that. It's kind of limited to like 2 people in co-op as far as we can tell.
Yeah, we're playing co-op, so yeah, no, you can't.
Yeah.
But at some point in the future, we may do a multiplayer situation. You never know, because this game's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You
all
do
I'm
get
saying.
to wield severed legs and arms if you want, which is really neat.
As weapons, that's amazing. There's two cameras again, if anyone is interested. Burp.
So if you have any questions or anything, we chat, hang out. I'm sure most of you are not new to this, but yeah.
Shit! Why is there a naked woman in my? Oh my god! Cal was able to join, and he's very, very naked.
All right. Apparently, you can have other people in there. That's awesome.
Similar looking to me, dude. That's.
Ooh, I want to see.
We should let's switch Discord, you guys,
Oh. Okay.
and then we'll get naked.
To what?
To the one that Cal can be in.
Okay, let's switch to game together, and I will limit it to 4 people. Okay.
Sure.
Go for it.
Shit! How come I can't see naked people? What the fuck? Maximum nudity? Full? How do I change my fucking nudity? Ah, here we go. Full nudity. Alright, I'm gonna switch Discords.
You guys here?
Yeah, I'm here. I was
How's it
just
going?
turning on my nudity.
How's it going?
Not too Oh, there you are.
Dude, you and me have we have similar
builds.
I don't know what you call it. Yeah.
Very similar physique, and then
Yes.
got the same eye makeup that Emery has.
Yes, we do. Mine is black though. Oh my god. All right, you ladies ready to see what I got?
I don't know if we're ready for this.
Teach me how to Exiles. I just got this game because it looked fun. I was watching the stream. I was like,
Here
this
goes.
Oh god. Everybody's
Take a
got no
look.
pants.
You guys like what you see?
Oh.
You ladies like what you see? Huh?
Hold on.
I
hold on.
can't see it. Your name is fucking covering it.
My name? What?
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's just average.
It's like average.
Yeah, I didn't pump that shit up at all, man. That was just default. Yep.
I wish
I'm
your
not
name
impressed.
could get off the
Are
fucking
you
screen.
impressed?
Wow, that's probably for the best.
Are
I'm
you
sure
not
our
impressed?
channel will get.
I don't
shut
even know what it
down
looks
after
like. I
this.
can't even
look.
see it.
I'll look from
Oh.
behind.
Uh.
How about that? I'll just stare in the corner so that you don't get titties. Titties. That's sweet
Anybody?
safe.
Anybody want to
Oh
look?
yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Cal, you want a nice look?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
God.
boy. Yeah. Reach it.
See if you can grab Emery's schlong and fucking pull him off the roof.
Oh god, this is ridiculous. This is the reason to buy this game.
After party. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, my balls
we're coming
jiggle so
over.
much.
I'll take you on the right and Cal
So
will take
much-
you on the left.
Jiggling.
Oh yes. Oh, I ran out of stamina. I just couldn't take it anymore, you guys.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, you see, you need more stamina, man. Why am I over encumbered? Oh, because I took my armor off. That's why.
How do you do the emotes? I need to know know that. I learned.
You have to learn them. You actually have to learn them.
I learned a cheer emote from that like shaman dude, or the. Remember we ran into a guy like that.
Well,
Let's see.
so are we all running around like this the entire time?
Yeah, we're
We
just
can
gonna
do
be
whatever we
naked.
want. After party's crazy.
Okay.
We've only had one question so far, which is from Nintendo Lunchbox, who said, "Did you guys know that refrigerators have heaters in them?"
Yeah. It actually makes parts of the fridge like really hot.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Hey, Aaron. Aaron. Boop.
Oh, did you just tweak my nipple?
Guys, look!
All right, I'm gonna buy some of those too.
You just have to. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I want.
Where are
right
they?
here.
Are they attributes? No.
I'm just gonna sleep right here.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Well, hold on. I can't teabag you, but I can like giant bag you.
Oh, giant bag.
I'm gonna giant bag you.
That's my favorite type of bagging.
Giant rub. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get on top of Emre's jock.
His balls are just wiggling because he.
Yeah. Why is your dick moving?
My dick was moving.
Yes.
I'm gonna lay back down. I'm gonna wiggle my dick again.
Question from Omega, who says, "I have the flu and I feel like I'm dying. When did you guys feel your absolute worst, and what did you do to feel better?" I've never been through like a really serious sickness. I think the worst I ever had was like this one day where I had really bad food poisoning. And Emery, you might remember because I was there. You were at my place, and I was just like in bed, like ow, like the whole day. And you kept like checking on me, like, "Are you alive?" I'm like, like that was the worst. And
Yeah.
all I did was like not really eat anything, and I think I threw up whatever I did eat, and that was just awful. I would recommend have as much vitamin C as you possibly can.
Yeah, take a lot of vitamins, get a lot of sleep, drink a lot of water. Download Conan Exiles and look at giant schlongs and titties.
Doctor recommends.
Yeah.
Doctor recommended.
This is so ridiculous.
9 out of 10 doctors approve these titties.
Okay, this is a good shot here with Cal right in the middle. That is amazing. God, the worst I ever felt. Wow. Because of being sick, I remember once when I was a teenager and I felt like, and I was really, really sick and I had asthma and stuff like that, and I couldn't even like get out of my bed. And every so often, like my dad would just like be like, would like look in and be like, "Oh, you sick?" And I'd be like, "Yes," and then he'd just disappear, and that no one helped me.
See, Aaron, your life to me reminds me of the movie Office Space, like where Peter, they're like, "Oh, what's the worst day of your life?" Every day is the worst day of my life. That's you.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright. How do I become a sexy warrior princess?
Make a sword and learn how to make a sword.
I mean, we could make stuff for you since you're new.
I
Do
am
you want a
new.
big two-handed sword?
Yeah, give me a sword.
Okay.
Give me your sword.
Oh, dude, I want to become a priest of Mitra.
Oh.
I just became a priest of Mitra.
I decided to worship the one with the orgies and the necrophilia.
Ooh. Hey, necrophiliac, check out this wooden box on the floor over there.
Okay. Oh, I'm not in your clan. Oop.
Oh, right, we gotta invite you to the clan.
How do
There
you
you go.
learn those expressions? I forgot how to do that.
If you just hold R,
Yeah.
that brings up the menu for it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you get some wood. Gotta make more boxes. We also gotta expand our fucking house. It's too small.
Yeah, you're right. But we can do that, no problem.
Sword.
Where are you, Emery?
Chopping wood with my big dick. Oh, you're too far away. Damn it, you're moving me.
Which way did you go?
To the left if you walk out of our house.
Oh, this way. Okay. Emery, I want to surrender to you. Emery, I surrender.
Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna surrender to me?
I surrender.
I do have one other sickness story that I'd like to tell. In my senior year of high school, I like 2 weeks into the beginning of the year, I got what's called pleurisy, which is like a really mild form of pneumonia. So my well, it wasn't really that bad, but it was just basically I was just coughing a lot. And so the doctor was like, yeah, you'll be fine. Just basically don't do a whole lot of physical activity. Stay out of the gym for like 2 weeks. And I was like, all right. So I did that, and I got a note, and I stayed out of the gym for 2 weeks. And then after that was up, I went back to the doctor. He's like, yeah, stay out of gym for another 2 weeks. And this kept happening until the entire first semester was over. And he just gave me a card at one point. So it's like, you're out of gym indefinitely. Halfway through the year, though, I got switched to another gym class with a different teacher who was like, well, I don't honor doctor's notes, which was an interesting conversation. So he would make me do petty shit, like still change for gym, even though I was going to sit in the bleachers and shit. And that was a lot of fun.
You were under the bleachers?
No. I would sit up on the bleachers and not actually do anything, but he would make me dress for no fucking reason.
He would make you dress and wait for him under the bleachers.
Yeah, exactly. This is actually a really long story, and there's a whole lot of weird shit in it, but it's pointless. So,
Cal, pick up the shit that I'm dropping in front of you.
It sounds totally awesome, actually.
Sorry.
It's an amusing story, the full thing. But point is, I had that for a little bit.
You can use those to harvest stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you look so sexy in like the torchlight.
Aston Jalolo says, is this game wish fulfillment? Emery is a dude with a big dick and Aaron is running around as a girl. Yeah, probably, because neither of those things are accurate. Aaron is not a girl, nor will he ever be, no matter how hard he tries, and Emery will never have a big dick.
Squat. Gotta pee.
It's like you're rubbing your ass in the grass.
I gotta clean it somehow. Squat with me.
I'm squatting with you.
Tribe squatting.
Oh, I need to make an upgrade to my
Alright.
sanctuary.
I don't know. You want to go and do some crazy shit or something? I don't know.
I'm gonna...
When I jump, my balls are so like separate from my body. You can actually see the back of my dick and balls. It actually is just it's just a dildo, you know? It's not really attached to my body.
It just stays in one place. That's amazing.
Emery, John Roth would like to know if you can get an erection in real life.
Of course.
Because he says the answer is no.
Well, he has no
Why does he
idea
think?
what he's talking about. How would he know?
Okay. I'm just reading it.
Oh,
How would he know?
how would he know? That's weird.
That sounds like he's a jilted lover. Like he tried to get some from you, but you weren't turned on. So he's like, you're the problem.
He can't even get an erection.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, no, it's not that I can't get it. It's more like you don't turn me on.
Maybe
John.
I can't get one with you, John.
Yeah, exactly. See? Think about it.
All right.
How will I know if he's getting hard for me? How will I know if he's erect for me?
Well, pretty easily. Looking at it's up.
I wear the clothes whenever we meet. I'm asking you, can you see my feet?
John says my story is true. So there you go.
All right, I'm ready for combat.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to repair my truncheon, though. Come on, truncheon. Need more leather. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't need to bring my truncheon. So we're not going to enslave anyone. What happened to my slave that was in here, anyway?
Probably got up and like fucking ran.
He left.
12 minutes a slave.
Fucking 12 twine to make another box.
Is that a new movie? Hey, you only need 9 more hide to make I can make you this leather top, buddy.
Why the fuck can't I craft? What? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want to get more hide. We got to get more armor. Thank you.
I want to get more hide. My name is Rob Basin. I came to get hide.
Andrea Lauer says, John, I mean, this is addressed to John, but it's contextually awesome. She says, John, he got an erection from the Chipotle you brought over, didn't he?
Exactly. For
It's like,
real.
you have to hit Emery's soft spot to make it hard.
Hey, we
You know
got
what I'm saying?
3 turtle people here. We could get enough hide to make you that armor.
Kill them! Kill them all! Destroy them all!
Nintendo Lunchbox says, "Where the hell is Megan? I need to say hello to her cat." She's probably doing Megan things, I would assume. Probably working.
She knew that we would be naked in this game, and it made her a little too excited, so she couldn't watch.
John Roth wants to know what everyone's favorite Lady Gaga song is. I couldn't even name one, so
Seriously?
the one with the
Poker
one
face.
with the yeah, sure,
Man,
whatever.
Get with it. You know Poker Face.
Alejandro.
I have no idea, dude.
How about that? That's a good one.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one,
there's
sure.
a dude. I didn't realize there was a dude.
Isn't she like the woman who like wore like a meat suit or something once?
Yes. Dude, how can you be
Okay.
that? How can you be that unaware of who Lady Gaga is? That's just
Music is so like not important to me, dude.
She's
Like
not just music though. She's like a cultural icon.
when that's how I hear Kanye West described, and then I think, no, he's retarded. Why are we listening to him? Like, I just don't.
I'm
I just
not
don't
saying
care.
you have to like her. I'm just saying she's been in the headlines enough that you should be aware
Yeah,
of her.
that's why I know the name and I associate it with like meat suit. Like, but that's like the extent to which I care.
All right. So the woman with the meat suit.
Yeah, the woman with the meat suit. Wait, did she make a song called Meat Suit? Because then that's my favorite.
Yeah, it goes meat suit, eat them up, yum.
There you go, perfect. Meat Suit.
That sounds lovely.
You guys
It's a
still
good
have to
song.
answer the question, you know.
My meat suit, my meat suit.
I
My
said
meat
Alejandro.
What?
Okay.
I'm getting distracted by Cal's tits.
Goggler would like to know if you guys recommend this game.
Yes.
So far,
I'm
yeah.
enjoying it. It's a little 7 Days to Die-ish, not completely, but it's giving me the same vibes as that. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives me Ark vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Ark vibes too, but you don't have to deal with like dinosaurs and shit, so that's good.
Let's go back to the house real quick.
Okay, and then what are we
Um,
doing?
Yeah,
Guys,
I have enough
My
now
tits
to make
are all
another box.
everywhere. I need a shirt.
Oh shit, you can make that out of fucking grass, basically.
Grass.
Yeah. You gotta find like bushes, essentially,
Yeah, do you want to make that?
like these.
Yeah, just press E in the bushes, if you know what I mean.
Ask
Grab a bunch of
Ninja
plant
says,
fiber.
"Summer is close. What are you looking forward to?" I don't know.
Summer being
Something
over.
really. Yeah, I guess summer being over.
Yeah, fuck summer.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff in the summer, but I don't really like the heat. I'm not a big heat fan. But I'm gonna get outside and do some stuff. It'll be good. I'm gonna go kayaking and really try to live life to its fullest, I guess.
Yeah, because really you've been staying inside and being like, a dork, and you're not a real person until you've gone kayaking. So
No, you don't. You're not alive until you. We all know this. Everybody knows this. It's
it's common knowledge.
said.
Good.
I need 2 more bone. Anybody have any bone? I want to make a bone shield and a different sword for myself.
I have a bone.
Yeah, I just need 2.
Yeah, there's some bones in my my pit. I want to look at the pit. I think there.
Ooh, maybe I'll make a spear. What do you think about a spear?
I think it's
Lolo
probably
says,
cool.
Lolo says, "Are your nipples twinsies?" I mean, I guess I have 2, so yes. They look similar. You guys? We've all seen Aaron's, I guess.
Yeah, you know what my nips. I don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, they were talking about your nipples for a while during the stream.
I mean, that makes sense. Makes sense.
If you guys could hand fight one of the presidents of the United States, current or former, who would it be?
Nixon.
Why?
Just he needs a fucking. He should be beat down. He needs
I
a fucking
agree.
beat down. Beat that guy down. I want to beat that guy down.
Oh, there's ash dye over there.
He needs it. He needs it.
Gotta do some fucking inventory management, yo.
Yeah, right. Which president are you gonna beat up?
I still kind of like really think George W. Bush has a really punchable face, so probably do W.
Totally. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm probably going either Donald Trump, George W. Bush, or James Buchanan. Fuck James Buchanan.
Yeah, fuck James Buchanan. Everybody hates
You
James
guys don't
Buchanan.
even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, fuck James Buchanan.
Yeah.
All right, so I like Fluffy Gentleman's suggestion of William Henry Harrison, but I like that because he would be the easiest because he had pneumonia for 28 days and died. So he would be bedridden. You could easily take him. Emery knows.
Oh yeah, fuck James Buchanan.
Yeah, but you know, people back then though were a lot more hardy. So like, he may have been bedridden, but he still could have got up and kicked your fucking ass.
He died, dude. He was bedridden because he died.
I'm aware of that, but I'm just saying people were more hardy back then, so they could still get up and kick your ass.
So I think I've told Emery this before, but one of the presidents that annoys the shit out of me historically would be Chester A. Arthur, because he was, no offense, Emery, the Emery president. He inherited a presidency he didn't want, and he had this policy where work did not start until noon, and work had to end by 4, and there had to be a minimum 1-hour lunch break in between that. So the guy was getting like 3 hours of shit done per day, maximum. And
Sounds
if
like
you
my
just
kind
like
of guy.
exactly, that's exactly what you said the first time I told you that. So I was like, if Emery was ever president, Chester A. Arthur, look into him. He was the Emery president.
Emery, do you still have that bone shield I gave you?
Yes, I do.
Give it. Give it.
Why? Why? What are you talking about?
I want a bone shield.
Liz asks,
Dude, I'm
Give
climbing
it to
you.
me, bitch.
I'm climbing you.
Yeah, have fun climbing me.
Liz
That's fine.
asks, Emery, why don't you show your cats on live streams like Matt does?
I show them occasionally
I
online.
need one bone. One bone. He does. He
Okay.
has shown them.
Yeah, they
You
I mean,
gotta go back and watch. One of them like is in a video somewhere.
I think the answer, really, the better answer is that my cats do not react well to me like grabbing them and like trying to get them to do stuff. A lot of cats do react perfectly fine to that, but mine do not. So that's kind of the real reason.
Nintendo Lunchbox says, what was the first movie you remember you got a boner to? I don't know. I know this happened before this, but I know I got a boner during Titanic first time. And
Oh, that's a good movie to get a boner to.
It's not the part you think. It's not the part you think. It was when the
serious?
ship was sinking, of course. No, of course it was the part everyone thinks. I remember the movie 6 Days, 7 Nights. That part, I definitely got one in.
6 days,
but that's-
7 nights. What
Adam,
happened?
you got a
Harrison Ford
boner.
one?
You got a boner in Titanic during the part when the Titanic hits the iceberg.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, that's what I would do to the iceberg right there. Yeah.
You're like, I'd put that ship right in its bowels.
I'd put my dick right in that ice. That's what I remember. What about you guys?
Oh God, where are you, Aaron?
I'm right over.
You ever
on
notice
the
how
beach.
Emery never answers any questions ever?
He's trying to get some bones.
Playing a goddamn
No,
game, motherfucker.
Dude,
Yeah.
The whole point is that you answer the questions.
Movie that I got a boner during.
When you were a kid, like, who do you remember?
Okay, so the one movie I definitely remember getting a boner during is Eyes Wide Shut.
Okay.
I watched
King
that
Tut.
when I was a kid, and it was
Wide
definitely during the
Shut.
part that you think it was
Oh.
during. If anybody's ever seen that movie.
Did I get teleported? Oh.
Yeah, you'll get teleported to Aaron occasionally. Oh my God, we're killing these bitches. These benches. Yeah, in that
Aaron-
movie, like, there's
Yeah.
a part where a bunch of people are like fucking having an orgy, basically, like hardcore. Basically, is a porn kind of scene. I watched that with a bunch of friends. It was very enjoyable.
Aaron, was yours like Metropolis or M or something like that?
No.
Because I think here's the thing. That's not an old reference. It's like I think you get boners to weird things.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So once, like, 3 of my friends and I went down in my friend's basement, and because we
You
had heard
went
the
down in your friend's basement?
we heard the Clockwork Orange was really good, and we were like, oh, no, wait, it wasn't Clockwork Orange. It was this movie with Malcolm McDowell in it, but it was like Roman. Roman. It was like a Roman fuck fest. What the fuck was the name
Oh,
of that
I know what you're talking about.
movie? Caligula.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were all watching it together.
Roman
And-
Fest.
All of a sudden, you know, it got like pretty hardcore orgy, and we were like kind of freaking out, like, 'cause we're all sitting there together and we're just getting really awkward. So we had to stop. We had to completely stop watching because it was giving us all boners.
Sorry.
It's like a weird problem for a whole room of people. Ah, we're all getting boners uncontrollably. What do we do?
What do we do?
That's about what it was like. It was great.
John Roth would like to know if we can all make pterodactyl noises simultaneously. Do we even know what that would sound like? Obviously, we don't actually know. Do we want to like simulate what we think it would sound like?
I'm gonna chop this gigantic tree down. Oh, I can't.
Dinosaur noise.
There you go. You're the actual dinosaur amongst us. Shouldn't you be the best at this?
Any noise that Cal Dinosaur makes is a dinosaur noise.
Yeah, so it's the accurate one. So dinosaur noise is actually a dinosaur noise. Okay, that works. I can buy that.
Nailed it.
Guys, I got a shield and a spear. I'm really excited about this.
I found some eggs. Who wants
Eggs are really
almonds?
tasty. Eat them. They're good for you. Why are you harvesting so much wood, Emery?
I don't know. Are we going on an adventure? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we are. We're going this way.
I didn't
Okay,
realize.
I'm not quite prepared for that. I don't have any meat. I was like organizing shit. Can we swing by the house real quick? Just one more time.
You don't have any what now?
I don't have any food on me, man. I'm carrying a bunch of crap. I don't have any food on me.
Found
Alright,
another
two-handed
egg.
sword is way better. I'm gonna stick to the two-handed sword. Okay, we'll run back to the... We're gonna run back to the... Fuck.
Yeah, I have so much food. I was just like organizing it.
Why can't I harvest these little baby turtles anymore?
You should be able to. Just hit them with
I'm
a
not able to hit them
axe or
with an
something.
axe. I'm no longer able to do that.
Weird. Create a home, equip a piece of light armor, use a skinning dagger to skin an animal. Well, what the fuck's a
Yeah.
skinning dagger?
Obtain an iron bar. I don't know how to do that. Find signs of intelligent life. Well, my friends certainly don't have that, so...
S Ninja Lola says, "What was an urban legend you heard when you were a kid?" I have to think about that a little bit.
Are the like kidneys in the bathtub? A bathtub full of ice.
Sure, that's an example. Yeah. Oh, we always heard like yellow number 5 makes your dick really tiny.
Actually, when I was at camp when I was a kid, we heard all kinds of like I don't know if you call them urban legends, but they were like about Ed Gein and how he like what he did to like people. And there was one that I specifically remember where it was probably never happened, but they said that he caught a dude and cut his like balls off or something, and then let him bleed it to death.
What?
Yeah, that was the legend about Ed
Wow.
Gein.
Mostly, we talked about way more simplistic things. Like, I remember when I was in elementary school, they would have us do like dance classes and shit, and they taught us the Macarena, which is white people crack, by the way. We have to dance whenever we hear that song. And so, of course, I went to like, to be honest, like it was a very white school, so we like didn't even have any kids who spoke Spanish. So when we were hearing the Macarena, it was like the classroom like urban legend, if you will, that all the lyrics to Macarena was like nothing but Spanish swears because we didn't have a Spanish kid we could ask. So we all just
Whoa!
Yep.
That's hilarious.
It was because of course you get older, you're like, that was retarded. Why did we think that?
Yeah, do you remember when Du Hast by Rammstein
Yeah.
came out?
I actually do, yeah.
And
And everybody
for-
thought it was just like German swears and shit, right?
Yeah, like what the fuck was that? Like there's so many Germans out there who can translate it and nobody bothered to ask anyone. Like nowadays
Yeah, 'cause
that would sound
America.
ridiculous to anybody nowadays. They'd be like, just look it up on Google. But we're talking in like, 2001 or something like that.
Yeah.
That was before we had cell phones, really. Definitely
yeah, it
before we had
was.
smartphones. And we were still using fucking Netscape and shit. Oh, man. Crazy times.
And Yahooligans, if anybody remembers that shit.
Yeah, so we couldn't just look up the words
It was
To
different.
do Hast by Rammstein.
And you definitely couldn't look up the words to the Macarena. That was impossible.
Definitely not.
You guys are old.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm good to go.
I found a volatile gland.
So did I. What do you
And I
think they're
can't-
for?
I just want to get it out of my inventory, but like sometimes I can't take things. There's a certain box that I can't put stuff in.
That's weird.
The game won't fucking let me. It's like, no, you can't put anything in that box.
That is
Fuck
really
you.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Who needs a severed
Stupid. Stupid is what it is.
Goggalore says, when I was 4, I thought that if you swallowed some watermelon seeds, then a watermelon plant would grow inside of you. You might think that because of a Rugrats episode. There was a
Yeah.
Rugrats episode about that.
That's hilarious.
There was.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing.
Yeah, there's certain episodes of certain shows that we grew up with that kind of like screwed us all up for a few years. That's one of them. I know Rugrats did that a few times.
Rugrats.
Yeah.
Okay, I am good to go. I am ready for an adventure.
Me too.
Cal?
Any more questions before we
I
go?
know, like, to Rugrats, for example, like, that actually screwed up my ability to say the word animals for, like, a few weeks. Because in the show, they tried to be cutesy, and he would say aminals, and I started
Yeah.
saying it that way. Until my mom's like, don't pronounce it that way, you sound retarded. And I was like, oh, alright.
She said retarded? Oh my god, your mom's
She
horrible.
No, she's pretty cool. It's just a way to, like, be like, no, you're doing it wrong. She didn't actually call me retarded. She's just like, do you know that's not correct? Do you have, like, a lisp? I think she actually said, do you have a lisp? I said, no.
She said you have a list?
Lisp.
Yes. A list. Adam's list.
I had a lisp.
He's making a lisp. He's checking it twice.
It's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
2 towns.
Somebody ruined my chest by putting a whole bunch of non-food things in my food chest. You
But you know,
dirty
I just
hooker.
couldn't deal with it anymore. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the down south, or do you want to go back up north to the hard stuff?
Kind of
Or
want to go
maybe
north.
totally different type of location. There's like a. Do you guys see this? Like, there's like a couple of ruins, but oh, I'm dizzy from thirst. When do I? How do I drink? I've never drunk in this game ever.
Go into the river and hit E.
Okay. I placed a
Giovanna
marker.
says-
Maybe go there.
Shut up, Yonda. Giovanna
Yeah.
says, when is the next Hal show? I want to get branded naked.
It's soon. We're gonna do it soon. Oh my god, there's a monster outside the door, you guys.
Okay, then.
Probably this month. I think it's gonna happen this month.
Andrea says, question. I expect Adam has the most experiences to draw from, but I'd like to hear about travel horror stories, lost luggage, getting detained by customs, etc. Funny enough, I don't have any situations where my luggage was like ever destroyed. It's definitely been opened by TSA multiple times. It's been lost briefly, but always recovered. The only time I was ever quote unquote detained was in 2009. My buddies and I, we had just graduated from college, and Emery, you were there. We all decided to like drive up to Canada just for the fuck of it. Like
Yeah.
we lived in Chicago, so it was like a 5-hour drive to get to the border. All we wanted to do was cross the border, get some Tim Hortons donuts just because they're shitty, and then stop at the duty-free store and come back. That's all we wanted to do. Emery did not have a passport. This other dude we were with didn't have a passport. So the two of them could only go as far as the Michigan border. And then another dude and I decided to cross. So when we crossed, we just told the truth. And they're like, okay, there's no way that's true. You're drug dealers. So they like pulled us off to the side and they like completely checked my car for everything in there. They were looking for anything. They asked us a bunch of questions, like trip up questions, like last time you were arrested, what was it for? And I was like, I never was, and just a whole bunch of questions and stuff until eventually the Canadian security gave us our passports back. And he's like, okay, I guess I believe you're basically sane. All right, enjoy your Tim Hortons. So we went off, we did it, came back to the American side, retold exactly the same story, and the guy started yelling at me. He's like, that makes no sense, sir, and I wouldn't do that, sir. And I was just like, no, I'm serious, man. He was like, all right, whatever. And we went back in. The American side was way easier.
I'm just, you guys, I'm shitting over by the rocks. Thanks
Hey,
for
Oh,
the
me
privacy.
I was keeping you company. I
I
had
was
to
trying
shit
to
too.
shit. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
my
our
shit
shitting
cover went away.
That's
Damn it.
right,
Alright.
ladies. I don't
Guess I'm
respect
not gonna-
privacy.
Girls go to the bathroom together. That's why I was with you.
I know. We were having a conversation, then Emery like peered over the rocks at our naked bodies.
I know.
Aaron, just
Pooping.
lead on.
What a
We have to
perv.
stick by you, so like you literally decide where we go.
Yeah. I've decided where we're going.
Okay.
Very far away. Are you guys ready
Alright.
for this?
I'm
Well, put
totally
down
ready,
bedrolls.
man.
Look, a baby gator. Oh, he's so cute. Oh,
Just
I
make
have
sure you
a-
don't die, Aaron.
I guess I have a
I'm
slightly
oh, yeah.
updated. I have an additional story to this, but it's not exactly about me. So my girlfriend is with me now. My girlfriend is from Portugal. We flew from Japan to Guam. Guam is American, so she would have to go through American customs there. And I was with her when this happened, and Guam is like, it's so uncommon for them to get anyone from Europe. They don't really know how to react to it when it happens. So he asked her like what you would expect to be the most basic of security questions, but the first one was, okay, where are you from? And she's like, Portugal. He said, what's that?
what?
And she said, it's a country in Europe. He's like, where? Like, and he's like, she's like, next to Spain. He was like, where is that?
So
He's
Guam,
like, he had no idea.
the people
Guam,
of
they don't-
Guam do the same thing that everybody does about their country. They're just like,
Yeah.
when we hear like Guam, like, where's that?
Yeah, pretty much, because we looked at the customs form, and when it gives you all the options of parts of the world you could be from, the most common is Japan, and it'll break it down to like, you know, province and everything. Like it has, and then China, like all these other Asian countries, it breaks them all down. And then like Australia, it breaks down to a bunch of places. But like second to last on the list is USA, just generically, which is weird because it's actually part of the US. And the absolute last one is all of Europe is encompassed as one thing. And they just don't know the difference. So I had to stop myself from laughing at the border when he literally said, "What's that?" in response to Portugal. He had never heard of it, and he was like, "Okay." He just stamped her, and that's it. She was cleared for U.S. Customs. She had never had an easier time getting into the U.S. So that was that. Do you guys have any stories like that?
With customs?
Yeah, I mean that was the question. Horror stories from traveling, like broken suitcases or just anything.
Oh yeah, once. Oh boy, this is dangerous now.
I don't actually know where you guys are. Where the fuck are
Almost.
you?
I almost fell off.
Are you climbing?
We were climbing the tree.
I-
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, why?
Okay.
Because-
I'm okay.
yeah, I did the same thing.
I was over in, let's see, I think it was, I just landed on the coast. Okay, so I was like 19 and I was like, I'm going to Europe with these two people from college that I barely know. And so we were actually going to go, I was going to be a student at a university north of London for like 6 months. And we decided to go 2 weeks early and tour Europe. And so we did that, and we started by dropping our stuff off in London. We left America, we dropped our stuff off in London. We didn't go to sleep yet. We took a ferry from England over to Amsterdam, and then we're going to try to take a train into Amsterdam from the coast of Holland to get, to a hotel. And that didn't happen. Like, the trains all were gone. No trains. There was nothing. And so we were like, we'd been up for like 30 hours, and we were like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna die. These trains don't leave until the morning, and it was like midnight. So we just figured out which train was gonna be ours, because the trains that we would be taking in the morning was there in the station, and the doors were open. And so we were like, well, we know this is the train we're taking in like 12 or 10 hours or something. So we just snuck onto it past, like, they didn't have that much security at the train station. We snuck on, got on, and just went and slept on the train until the morning. And then in the morning, when like the train dude came on to like check stuff, we were just like, hey, we're here early, we're passengers. It totally
Brilliant.
worked. They didn't say a thing. Yeah. It was amazing.
Fucking brilliant.
But that was hardcore. Yeah, that was like And then all my traveling companions wanted to do was just go to museums, for the most part, all around Europe, and I just wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, that's
Just-
Not much has changed for you, has it?
Yeah, I don't want to just go see museums. I don't care.
When he still wants to kill himself.
But there were like good things that happened too. But the museums were my least favorite part. Although I did, you know what? At some point, you got to go see the museums in your life, and then once that's over with, you don't have to do it anymore.
Emery, what about you?
Traveler stories.
Like bad incidents or just funny incidents?
Well, one
I
time
guess.
he didn't get to his bathroom in time to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like he was on a plane.
Traveler story.
Well, no, he was on a plane when it happened, so he had to get to the back. And he couldn't hold it, and he just shit in the aisle.
I don't remember that.
A big nugget. Of course you know, you were sleeping through it. A big nugget fell out of his leg into the aisle, and then the flight attendants had to clean it.
A big
Now he's on a
nugget.
do not fly list.
A shitkin McNugget.
That's why he's only allowed to go to EmeryCon.
Hey, those gazelles have lots of hide, you guys. Get all the big gazelles.
Yeah, there's a giant herd, and you're running the opposite direction of the.
Oh,
fucking herd.
where are you?
In all seriousness, Emery, do you have a real answer?
Not really. I don't really go traveling too much.
And now you guys know why.
Because of the poopy.
Yeah, because he pooped on a plane on the aisle, and then the flight attendants had to clean it up. He's not allowed.
It's nice that you're making up stories for Emery when he doesn't have.
I know. I'm trying to help him.
You're a good friend.
Thank you. But the thing is, and then the sad part is that story's not even like that implausible, considering he's like kind of done that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Guys, I can no longer harvest anything, so you'll have to all do it for me.
Andrea Lauer says, when my husband and I went to Niagara Falls one time while we were visiting my family in Toronto, we went to the casino there, and the bouncer thought my husband's North Dakota license was fake. Yeah, they often don't really know most American license plates. Or, sorry, driver's licenses. I remember them looking over my Illinois one multiple times being like, is that a state? Yes. It's better to just use your passport.
Emery, where
Have
you
you ever
at?
been to the American side of Niagara? That side is a toilet. The American side of Niagara Falls in New York. Oh, it's a fucking shithole, dude. Like a few years ago, I was on the Canadian side, and I decided, what the hell? Like New York's right there. I should go do this. So I just went ahead and crossed. And when I got to the American Customs, I was just telling them, like, yeah, I'm just over here to see the New York side. She was like, oh, you'll be begging to be back in Canada in less than 5 minutes. And I was like, that's a great sales pitch, but she was totally right. I walked right outside, and I get outside like the customs area, and then all of a sudden it's just like there's no stores, there's no casinos, there's like nothing there. It's like a gift shop, and it was closed, and it was just like this park deal, and there was a fucking homeless guy like urinating there. And I was like, oh, that's good. And then I decided I wanted to get something New Yorkish, so I went to the gift shop, but it was closed. And then I saw a gas station, so I was like, all right, maybe they have some New York kitschy shit. So I started to walk to that, and all of a sudden this car comes careening by, and it fucking crashes into a tree, like softly, like not fast. You just kind of slowly drove up and hit a tree. And then the driver gets out, and he starts fucking peeing on the grass. And I was like, I saw two guys urinating on the side of the street outside of the Canadian border in less than 5 minutes. She was not kidding. And then I went to the gas station. I got whatever stupid bullshit I wanted, and then I ran back to the Canadian side as fast as I could. And then when I got to Canadian Customs, they were like, yep, okay, welcome back.
Good night, Tots.
Night, Tots. Yeah, the American side of Niagara Falls is a national tragedy.
A national anti-treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I picked up an aloe leaf.
How do you? People are asking how you get a passport. Just Google it. Like you just have to apply for one through the Department of State in the U.S. It's really, really easy. It's easier if you've had one in the past, and if you're renewing, it's comically easy. But if you're doing it for the first time, that, especially post 9/11, is a lot harder. But you can still do it. You would qualify.
Somebody kill this croc.
Oh, jeez.
Emery travels. Omega says Emery travels to the bathroom. Do you have any horror stories about that? I guess we've heard that one where you didn't quite make it.
You guys are. What are you fucking doing?
Trying to kill a gator, dude.
Jacob asks, have you ever met any celebrities or anything close to celebrities? Emery and I both met Mr. T multiple times. He shops at the same grocery store as I do in Chicago. So it's actually gotten to the point like I used to just get selfies with him, but then I was seeing him so often, I was like, this is just dumb. So I stopped doing that. Remember Emery? We saw him at Jewel once.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah. I know Aaron's got some stories about that kind of thing.
Oh, I've told all of those. Certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not too many random encounter stories. Like my best one is Mr. T. Like, but I've seen celebrities at like things where you would expect to see them. But aside from Mr. T, I can't think of anybody where I was just walking down the street like, holy shit, Mr. T. You know.
I saw Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman with their kid walking down the street in a stroller in New York once.
Uma Thurman, nice.
Back when they were like together.
Mm-hmm.
And with the kid, I guess.
That kid doesn't exist anymore. They got rid of it.
Yeah, I think they did put it away.
They put it down.
An arrow sticking out of my spine.
There's a badass over here, guys.
I didn't go talk to them though. I left them alone, and it was fine. Badass where? Ifari fighter?
Yeah.
Is he friendly?
No, he's not.
He's deadly.
Come on, bitch.
Ooh, I found silver coin on this dude.
Jacob G also referred to us as celebrities, but I didn't read that part because it's not accurate.
It's confusing when someone says I'm a celebrity. I'm just like, who?
Dude, I obviously I don't feel that way about myself, but I have to admit it's getting weirder because I'm getting recognized more often. Like literally yesterday, I was walking around at Waikiki Beach, and this dude just like, "Hey, are you Adam Corlick? I love your videos." And then we took a photo and hung out for a while. I tweeted about it because it's weird, man. You don't ever expect that shit.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fight me.
Help!
Dude?
Oh god, I think I died. Somebody help me! I'm bleeding.
Shit.
You guys, you can rescue me. You can't rescue me.
Oh, did you die for real?
Yeah, we're going all the way back.
Son of a... How? How did that
This
happen?
dude had 2 swords and amazing skills.
I broke this thing, dude. What the fuck is happening? Cows flying around?
Whoa! What the
Nintendo
hell?
Lunchbox asks, where would everyone want to be right now on Earth other than here, location-wise? Well, I'm currently in Hawaii, so I'm satisfied. I'm good where I am.
Cal and I have melded.
So you wanted to be part of each other. That's what you chose.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like a double. Look, 4-breasted. We're 4-breasted, Emery. You can have 4.
Quick!
A 4-boobed lady.
Quick, jiggle all 4 of our boobs. Oh, it's
jiggle
too late.
dude.
So you have to like punch me to get me out of here.
Gladly.
Let the beating commence.
That's not from that angle. That's not working. Punch me from a different angle.
I'll punch
Are you
her.
guys gonna like answer that question?
All right, go ahead. I'm stuck in
The question was, where would everyone want to be on Earth right now other than their current location? Which I said, I'm currently in Hawaii, so I kind of want to stay.
I want to go to Scotland or Ireland.
Yes, that would
Okay. That's not. You got to be on the other side of me. You're just pushing me into the wall. That's not going to work.
Maybe you should put your bed not there.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Once I respawn in the desert along with you guys.
Emery, are you gonna answer?
The one place on Earth I would rather be, other than right here, right now, is in my kitchen with a pizza.
And that's why Emery only goes to EmeryCon, because both of those locations are in the same place.
Because I fucking love it here. Oh, Aaron. Oh, Aaron.
Put down a better bedroll. I don't understand why it didn't last.
It's
I'm
because
trapped.
I had to fucking wreck it by smacking you around.
That's cool, because this game is raped. I'm stuck here again. 'Cause you guys
Seriously?
keep fucking teleporting on top of me, and I can't do anything.
S Ninja Lola says, which celebrity would you want to be and why? I don't know if I actually want to be any celebrity. Do you guys have an answer for that?
Would I want
I don't
to?
think I would want to. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be any celebrity. That's the question.
Elon Musk seems to have a pretty good life. Wouldn't mind
Yeah.
switching.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty sweet gig, I
But
think.
you also have to then like do a whole lot of work and shit, man.
Well,
I'm gonna fight
that's
this
true.
bat.
I don't know. It depends, I guess.
You don't hear that?
Emery, you broke my fucking arms off.
Yeah, I know I did.
Stop! Stop the violence! God damn it! You asked
Kill
for this.
me and then get out of my spawn area.
I'm gonna murder you.
Thank you. Alright, everybody move away from these fucking dead bodies as quickly as possible.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh. What was that thing?
A
He
giant
seemed mad.
Nintendo, or sorry, Ben Engeldo says, what would be your dream video game weapon to have in real life? Ooh.
Ooh.
God,
Portal
I
gun.
have to think about that.
Portal
That's a
gun
pretty
was
good
my
answer.
first thought.
That's a pretty good answer.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely portal gun.
I would
can
go-
think of a lot of uses.
I would say the dubstep gun from
Yeah.
Saints Row.
Dude, that's a tough one, man. Because you don't want a gun that's just good as a gun, because personally that doesn't matter to me, so I like those because they have other purposes. But I can't think of another answer that's as good as
You
that.
can't fucking move,
So-
dude.
Nope.
Nintendo Lunchbox, why aren't adopted children called rescue humans? I don't know. Probably because it would be offensive.
Can you knock him out and drag him out of the spot?
I
Yeah,
think you can knock
make
people
yourself a
unconscious.
cudgel.
Jacob G, do you think YouTube completely is disregarding its content creators and will slowly lead to its downfall? Yeah, probably. They're taking the U out of YouTube.
Yeah, it's now Logan Paul too. JK.
JK.
I don't know what to do about this, bro, because we tried the truncheon thing. Remember, you tried to knock me out and it didn't do anything?
Oh.
Yeah, truncheons wouldn't work, I guess.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to quit out and then come back in. It's the only thing I can
Lolo
think of.
says, if you had to give up one thing, oral sex or cheese for the rest of your life, which would you choose? Cheese.
Totally.
Wait, I moved. Who moved? Someone moved me.
You
How
did
did
it?
I move?
You moved?
Yeah.
Cheese. I
I
could do without cheese.
I could do without
Yeah, I
oral
like
sex.
cheese, but I could totally get on without it if I had to, if that's the trade-off.
Right.
Wait,
would-
Emery,
Yeah.
what's the deal with that guy that lives next door to you? Your neighbor?
What? What are you
Oh
talking
yeah.
Yeah,
You
what is
know,
that? The deal with
Megan's
that guy?
best friend.
about? You mean my neighbor
Yeah.
that's cheese?
Yes.
But in all seriousness, I would give up
Oh.
oral sex over cheese. That's for sure. Because there's all sorts of
got it.
other sex that's just as good.
There's
Well,
two
True.
things
but-
on there's two
I would
things on
like
the
it-
map where death.
So for the record, Emery chose food over sex. I just want to throw that out.
There's no
Over
replacement
oral
for
sex.
cheese, but there is replacement for oral sex. That's for sure.
Wait, you're saying you don't like oral sex?
No, I'm saying I like it, but I'm saying there are things that I can replace it with. But I can't replace cheese. How would you ever eat pizza if you couldn't have cheese?
How would you
Yeah,
ever
it
eat
would suck.
pizza?
We agree with that part, but this
how would
is
you
the
ever
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about this. How could
The
you ever
deal.
eat pizza if you couldn't have oral sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
What's pizza even worth anymore if you can't get a blowjob?
Right.
Precisely.
You know, I went for most of my life at this point without receiving oral sex. So
Right.
I'm sure I can deal with it.
Pretty good argument.
Yeah.
I did not, however, go most of my life without cheese. I've been
Yeah, I
eating
guess he's
cheese.
basically saying, he doesn't know what he's missing, so what the fuck.
All right, you guys, we're going towards death right now. That's where we're going.
Death.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but we're going there.
I vote against this.
Ever.
Plotwell asks, what's your next big ambition for Game Society? I don't know. I guess there
Finish
isn't one.
the next episode of Skyrim.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is-
in all seriousness, that's
That's-
the big one.
there
Is
is
to
no
get
bigger
Skyrim
ambition.
season,
There
yeah,
is
get
no
season
bigger
7 underway.
It's not a joke. It's the truth. It's always the truth for this series. But
we're doing
Yep.
some cool shit for this season. So.
we have a really cool plan, something you've never seen before in Skyrim fans. It's gonna be good. And also to like be able to make a living at it You know, because that's not really doing that right now. So, but
Now
you
you're
know,
being
hopefully.
seriously ambitious.
Yeah, that's ambitious. You're right.
So I've found that spamming your food is not a good idea
Really?
as far as healing goes. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, you get just as much food by just eating once and waiting for yourself to finish regenerating than by, like, eating 16 things all at once. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that. I will take that into advisement. Keep it in mind for future food-related situations.
Yeah,
I
you can
find
always count
myself
on me for good advice on food.
Definitely. I believe Chefry.
Chef M. Ramsay.
Yeah, just that's like a Egyptian chef.
Egyptian chef
Yes.
M.
Chef
Ramsay.
M. Ramsay. Okay, we're almost to death. I think it's over on this island or something.
Oh god.
Do you guys have lots of hide now? That's gonna be cool if you have lots of hide.
Oh god, why are you running away from me? I'm fighting pigs!
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch!
I got teleported.
Yeah, I know. You almost clubbed me in the head. You got teleported. That was funny.
Oh my god, stop running away. Oh!
Oh, I see you're fighting the stuff. Okay, I'm coming towards you.
Get up in there.
Oh, you really want to get up in there? Just hold on a second. Okay, there you go.
In there. Yeah.
Check that out.
That's good. That's good. You know, I feel like we're denying the audience though. So hold on. Let's trade here. Let
Okay.
me take off the pants here. There you go. There you go.
Okay, hold on. I gotta sink down a little bit. Oh yeah.
Get up in
There
there. Joy.
You guys are just pantsless.
Yeah, we're doing nudie pants.
Alright, fuck it, I'll be pantsless too.
There you go. There's the shot. There's
What
the
better-
glory shot.
What better way to walk into danger?
We're going into death pantsless.
I mean, my
That's-
pants don't really protect me anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah, our pants are shit.
We got shit for pants.
And our neighbors are cheesed.
Uh oh. Ow!
Ow, this guy's big.
Kilt. He's kilt. Ow. Oh wow, Cal's taking it up the coot.
Ow.
You're the man, Cal.
I got cooted.
You're the man, Cal.
I'm
You're
the
the man
man
cow.
cow dog.
That's what I was trying to say. I killed a baby.
That's what they sound like when they're dead.
Yeah.
I don't want no feral flesh.
Booty butts.
Booty, booty, booty.
Booty, 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 booty. Oh, sorry, Aaron.
Yeah. I'll be alright. Eventually.
Bam! Bam! Oh, you gave him the business. Oh, he gave you the business.
Yeah, he gave it right back.
I don't know. Where's our death, Aaron? I've yet to die.
We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost to death.
Butts out and ready.
Butts out and ready. I bloody butt. I'm a bloody butt right now.
Your butt is bloody now.
This is bloody butt.
My butt is bloody now.
Can you guys see my bloody butt? Where are you guys?
We're killing this turtle guy over here.
Yeah, he's dead. There
Look
you
at-
are.
Check it out. I'm all full of bloody. I got
Oh.
bloody.
Yeah,
bloody
you've
poo.
got a bloody booty.
Bloody poo booty.
Bloody booty.
Oh, there we go. See, now there's like a bridge or something over here and some stuff.
Oh, hey, dudes. What's
Oh
going on,
yes,
dudes?
there's some stuff.
Found some
Oh,
dudes.
yes, people.
Oh,
Oh look,
geez.
they're hunting.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Crocodile.
You guys want some help?
John Roth would like, can Emery make more baby dying noises?
Oh, wow, you just chopped these people in half.
I didn't.
S
mean
Ninja
to.
Lolo says, tacos, burritos, or fajitas? Burritos all day, as long as they're done competently.
Oh, dude. But a good fajita? Are you kidding me?
Tacos. I would go tacos all the way. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I
I don't know what
gotta
you're
say
tacoing
burrito.
about.
Tacos are good, but I'm being told to make a choice. Burritos is
Right.
what I choose, provided they're done correctly.
I say
The best
burrito
burrito I've ever
because
had is better than the best taco I've ever had.
the filling to fucking shell ratio on a burrito is much better because it's got more filling.
Yeah.
You know.
You get more out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I mean, if you were a huge fan of like tortillas, then I could see why you'd like tacos more.
Tortillas.
Tortugas.
Tortuga.
We're just slaughtering each other,
I cut
probably.
every stick off, I think. Feel
Yeah.
bad.
Sorry, I chopped your tit.
It
Sorry.
gets more and more dangerous as we do that.
The more people you have, the more dangerous it is.
Exactly.
It is dangerous.
The more bloody my booty gets. Okay, death is like right around here. Wait, is it up here? Is this death?
Wait, is this
Nintendo
the place?
Lunchbox says, "Do you put the hot sauce on the meat or on top of the taco?" I don't usually use hot sauce
Yeah, I don't
on
use hot
tacos.
sauce. I don't use hot sauce. Oops, there's my
I put
boat.
it inside, on top of it.
I would, if I were to use it, I would put it inside, but I don't do that. And I like spicy. Don't get it misconstrued. I think hot sauce specifically doesn't taste particularly good.
I like Cholula. It's my favorite kind of hot sauce.
Drop the Cholula.
Aaron,
Yeah?
is it those people over there that you were after?
No, I think it's up on this rock up here or something. There's something on the map. Do you see it? It says death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't look at the map.
Look at
I
the
see
map.
narrow
There's
neck
a thing.
span.
There's a thing that says death. There's like a narrow neck span, and then on my map.
Oh, it's
something that
because
says
that's
death.
where you died, homie.
Oh, so we were over here?
Yeah, that's where you died when we got teleported earlier. Emery and I were still alive. Oh boy,
cool.
I'm stuck.
I'm going up to the top of this cliff. So now we can continue that adventure that we were attempting at that point.
Yes.
Great.
What's the hottest thing you've ever eaten? People predictably are saying, "My girlfriend."
What? How can that be hot?
Oh, oh.
I don't know, I
Spicy
don't-
vaginas.
I have a half story about that. I remember one time I went to a Buffalo Wild Wings and I asked in Discord, I was like, you guys can choose the sauce I'm going to get. And the Discord overwhelmingly, most notably Mel, I don't know if she's still awake or not, decided that I needed to get the honey habanero sauce. And I was like, all right. And I get it. And I'm on my way back. And everyone's like, he's going to die. Like, you're not supposed to really eat that much. And then the people at Buffalo Wild Wings were like, because I turned down the ranch dressing, they're like, you should get the ranch dressing. I was like, nah, I don't need it. They're like, you really should get it. But I didn't. And I went back, and I was expecting, like, everyone's like, you're going to die. And I was like, this is bullshit, man. I did something stupid here. And I eat them. I never even, like, went for water. I ate the entire thing. I was like, this is nothing. So I think I'm kind of immune to spicy, a little bit like I am Malort, I guess.
Guys, can you come up on this rock? I'm fighting people.
I think Adam might be immune to flavor.
It's possible.
Either that or he's just full of shit.
I do enjoy those things, though. I enjoy the taste. But they don't make me go like, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's so gross. Like, it doesn't bother me.
That's unnatural.
Suck it.
Can't, it's unnatural.
You're unrelatable.
I don't want to suck it.
Thank
It's too
you.
unnatural. Bunch of corpses up here, you guys. I found a little settlement on top of this. It's kind of an amazingly clever place for a settlement, isn't it?
It is. I found a Darafi axe. The fuck's
Oh,
a Darafi axe?
Can I have it? Because I found this. Oh, your dick's just hanging out of your.
Do we have any stories about vomiting that are interesting? Yes. I have one from when I was a kid. When I was like 4 or 5, my mom took me to her friend's wedding, and there's 2 incidents that happened with that. One, she didn't raise us particularly religious. So when we were at the church aspect of it, like the priest comes out or whatever, and he's wearing his robes, and I just stood up in my chair and apparently yelled out, "Why is that man wearing a dress?" That's part 1 of that. Part 2 is we were at like the reception, and I ate too much cake, and I was like running around like a little shit. And then at one point, I just threw up all over myself, and it was awesome, from what I recall.
Projectile vomit in
and-
the church.
Yeah, it was, I vomited all over myself, and it was like, I don't even give a shit. Because I had a good time. But it was like, my mom felt awful because she brought the kid who yelled out in the middle of the ceremony and vomited all over the fucking place. So
You were
there
the
you go. That's
shame of the party.
I know, it was great. I don't give a shit.
I know you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit.
I give a shit.
Well, you should.
Guys, let's all give some shits.
You ever notice how they don't answer any of the questions, you guys? I'm so sorry.
I don't have any good vomiting stories. I know, like, I had a roommate once who vomited, like, from her bed to the wall.
That
That was pretty impressive.
From the window to the wall.
But I don't have any.
Down my balls.
I don't have any good vomit stories. I don't think I have any good vomit stories. I've only vomited like 3 or 4 times in my life.
That is the good vomit story.
Yeah, that's the good news. That's the good news.
Quatlol says, if you owned a restaurant, what would you name it? What would you serve? I think I speak for all of us when I say GSP collectively would form a restaurant called Restaurant, and we would serve food.
Yes.
You remember? Vampire Hunter, whatever game.
Yeah.
All the restaurants were just called Restaurant. That's what
right,
I think we would do.
Yeah.
And all the menu items would be like food 1 and food 2.
And the servers
right?
would all be vampires. Just for no reason.
That's how it would be weird, yeah.
Nobody would understand it. Oh, cannibals rest! Take cannibals, it's time to wake up!
And yes, Restaurant would be next to Pallywood Pants.
Wow, they're throwing spears at me. You guys help.
Yeah, I'm killing her, alright? What do you think?
I was trying to harvest that hide, you know.
This bitch had fucking iron on her! Oh! Watch out, these cannibals are total fuckheads.
These cannibals are total fuckheads. They're worse than my neighbor who's actually cheese.
Fuck, lady.
If you were to assassinate a president, what method do you think you might gravitate to? I don't know.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Teamwork.
What? If you were to assassinate the president, what?
No,
What
you
method
had the
would you
perfect
use?
answer. You had the perfect answer.
Okay,
Teamwork
great.
is our method.
I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Makes sense. Emery and I just cut this lady down who she was actually showing some butt crack.
No, you
But she was
know,
also, Emery couldn't kill her. She was like an archer or something. I don't know what the deal was.
I don't know what the deal was either. She like kept being slightly out of my range. It was crazy.
It was
Bones?
You
crazy.
should eat her face.
You can make broth out of bones?
Ooh, yuck.
Alright, we gotta catch up to Aaron.
Gross. I'm
No, you
feeling-
know, I would love to assassinate a president with like a gigantic two-handed sword. And it's not just because I'm playing this game and using a gigantic two-handed sword. I fucking
You've
love
always
big-ass
been a
swords.
two-handed sword fan.
Yeah.
People, you can't just, you know, Emery's been a two-handed sword fan before it was popular, okay?
Yeah, it never actually was really that popular in reality.
Exactly.
Like, the
Just
use
like
of
wearing
a
a
two-handed
cape on
sword, not super.
On a date wasn't popular, and now it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Oh man, you guys look at this huge thing that we can climb if we want. Kill that gazelle, we need that leather. What the fuck you doing, man?
It's fucking running away, man. I don't know what
Oh, you should have killed it instantly instead of just waiting. Jesus, that gazelle's taking. Oh, are we about to have a dust storm?
Oh, we're
y'all?
having a storm. Oh god, we gotta get to shelter, boys.
Where should we go? We gotta find shelter.
We gotta find shelter, boys.
Quick.
Oh, we got to get to a cave or something.
Is this a cave or something?
I don't think so.
No, this isn't
Oh,
working.
this is shelter.
It is working.
This counts as shelter.
If you assassinated the president's restaurant, what would you serve him? We would serve him, I think, Hollywood pants. Hollywood pants. You can eat
Hollywood
that.
pants.
Pallywood
Yeah.
pants.
Oh, Cal, you're looking so fine. Wow.
Pallywood pants.
That is a good pose for you.
What
Very good.
about this pose?
Also very good. I'm gonna experiment with that. Oh, here we go. Check it out.
I give myself to the storm.
Oh god. Oh god, why is
We're getting
relaxing is hurting
Oh, this
me?
is not
getting hurt.
working anymore.
Oh no!
Guys, help.
I
help.
give up.
This
Guys,
is not
I'm
enough
dying or
shelter.
something.
Give up.
What happened to our shelter?
I give up.
It looked like it was enough
All
shelter,
right.
but it's not.
Ben Engeldo says, Emery, you should join the HEMA group. Then you could use a two-handed sword every week.
Oh god.
Can you guys like somehow wait to spawn?
Oh, we made it so far.
Oh, you know what I did?
Uh,
I jump. I jump to get out of that, and it works.
Lolo asks, what is missing from this game that you would add to it?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I think there's
Fat.
some inventory things that could be improved.
I wish I could
Pets.
make my dude fat.
Is there pets?
I like Emery's suggestion. It's unrealistic to assume everybody can be like fucking muscular and shit. Give everybody like obesity and make it like hilariously effective. So if they're like really fat, like they store food better, but like they're slow as hell, and they like have terrible stamina.
You have
Yeah.
gigantic nipples. Really big, Cal.
I'm stuck. I'm loading still.
Well, I can see your nipples regardless of your loading status.
What would you
Let's
add to Sea of Thieves content?
Content. Yeah.
Content is the answer.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yes. I
um,
agree with that.
different kinds of ships.
Good night, Sean Henry.
Night, John.
Good night, Sean.
Good night, Sean.
NPC ships would be kind of interesting. Like,
Here we go.
NPC ships that just, like, attacked you. Maybe, like, skeleton ships, for example.
Yeah.
With a skeleton crew. Get it?
Yeah.
No, explain it to me.
Skeleton crew.
It's a joke, you see.
I know. I'm just joking. Yeah.
Aha.
Alright, well, we actually spawned farther down the way, so now we can go just keep heading towards this place I was trying to get to.
Okay,
It's
where
not that.
are you trying to go exactly?
I'm trying to go.
It's all stormy.
Is it still stormy, really?
Seems like it.
I don't think it is.
I don't like the storm.
Just follow me. We'll see if we can get there.
Okay.
We'll just take the desert.
We'll take the desert, it's faster.
We'll take the desert. It's faster. We'll probably get really thirsty or die or something.
That's how it goes.
I think I have some water on me.
I think I have some too.
I have some water in me. I have to use the bathroom.
Oh, alright.
Do it,
Have fun.
bitch.
Goodbye.
No, because then you'd have to like, hear it, and I don't want to mute. It's just, you know, it's a whole process.
I'm
Do you guys
hungry.
see that tree way up on the...
Yes.
That's cool. I
Is
wonder
that
what
a
that
statue
is.
or something? Maybe it. We should go cut it down.
Oh, look at, there's some more like beacons over here. Are these like out of bounds beacons or something?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, so we gotta go north a little bit. Unless we can sneak past. I'm gonna try to sneak past this
Wiener.
out of bounds beacon.
Jacob asks, what's your least favorite movie cliche? Some guy wants revenge storylines.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like cliched line. I would say I'll be.
Oh,
I don't know. I'll be back
Yeah,
as
that-
one. You're talking about tropes. Like, yeah, what Adam said is very accurate.
yeah.
Oh, there's a nice shimmering green barrier.
Yeah, Emery, do you have any like classic movie lines or like
Things
too
that happen in
often
movies
quoted
constantly that drive you nuts.
for tropes?
They
The whole basis of a rom-com is irritating as hell.
the one thing that I really don't like when they do in movies is when they reveal everything in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take it. We'll count it. Why not?
No, that is the worst. Like, I just saw a trailer recently for a movie, and I was like, I really don't need to see that movie now. It might have been. God, what was it?
I'll bet
might
you it was a
have-
Sony movie.
Venom?
Yeah, Venom. It
Oh,
was
it
Venom.
is!
Yes, it was Venom.
It is! It's always a Sony
Yep.
movie. Those guys are idiots. They have no idea how to cut trailers, dude.
Yeah. And I
Damn.
saw the trailer and I was like, I'm not going to see that in the theater now because there's no point.
Yep. Sony movies are notoriously incompetent.
They show so much of the progression of the movie, like it's just unbelievably stupid.
Yep.
Oh, weird freaky man over here.
There's a man.
Yeah.
Ask Ninja Lolo says, "What would you name this game?" Conan assholes.
Dicks and booties forever.
Conan exit holes.
Conan exit hole.
Conan the private dicks. No, the private parts.
Private Conans.
Private Conans. Genitalia Simulator 2018.
Have you seen any of Cobra Kai? It's the Karate Kid TV show. No,
Yes.
although I see a lot of people are watching that.
Yeah, is it any good?
It's really good. I highly
Cool.
recommend. If you liked Karate Kid, you'll like this. It's really good.
Thanks for lighting up my poon while I was climbing.
What if I didn't like Karate Kid?
Well, then you probably won't like this. It's got a lot of the same notes and the same stuff. It does the same thing essentially over the course
Okay.
of 12 episodes.
I would, by the way, I would call this game Conan the Boobarian.
Goggalore says, also, how are they going to pull off a Venom movie without Spider-Man since Venom is a Spider-Man villain? That is a very, very deep question, more so than you think, so I won't bother going into all the details, but long story short, Sony is attempting to hijack the MCU with this movie.
Well, you can't just say something like that and then not explain your fucking.
All right,
reason.
okay, fine, I will explain myself if you really want me to.
They're trying to hijack the MCU, but that's all I'll say.
I'm happy to
That's
talk
what you need
about
to
it.
know.
The problem is, I'm
Not a
happy to
big
talk
deal.
about it, but it's hard to talk about if you interrupt me, man. I'm happy to do it, but I just kind of figure that people don't really want to know. Long story short, or as short as I guess I can make it, Sony is a shared character between Marvel and Sony right now.
You mean Venom is a
Sony?
shared character?
I mean Venom.
No, I mean Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a shared character.
Okay.
Spider-Man is a shared character between Sony and Marvel. So they had a 5-picture deal where basically Tom Holland signed a 6-movie contract, 3 Sony-produced films, which would be Spider-Man: Homecoming 1, 2, and 3, and then 3 Disney-produced ones, which would be Civil War, and then Avengers 1 and 2, whatever. So under this original agreement, only 5 of those movies have Disney's involvement, meaning the 3 Disney ones, plus Spider-Man: Homecoming, plus Spider-Man: Homecoming 2. However, he's contractually required to do another one that has nothing to do with the MCU. They're essentially trying to create this Venom movie to build up their own Spider-Man type of universe and then force Tom Holland into them so people, casual audience, thinks these Sony-produced Spider-Man movies have anything at all to do with the MCU movie. So basically piggybacking on the success of Avengers and claiming, oh no, because we have Venom, he's part of that. When Disney themselves, Kevin Feige, is doing his best to be like, no, that has nothing to do with it. But he can't actually stop them from making it.
And it's kind of working because
the MCU.
I was just at a party and some of the people were talking about how they couldn't wait to see Venom. And, I was telling them that I was not really thinking it was going to be a very good movie. And they were like, how? How is it not going to be a good movie? And then, they were definitely under the impression that it was an MCU movie.
Yeah, that's the whole point. They're trying to make you think that.
That's too bad because it's a Sony movie and they literally cannot be good.
Yeah, it's the rule. In fact, the only reason Spider-Man: Homecoming was good is because Sony basically just paid to have it made, and Disney did 100% of the work. And that's part of that original deal. But they couldn't stop them from making this Venom movie. That's why if you watch the trailer, it says in association with Marvel, because they're required to mention them. But Marvel was like, do not put like Marvel Studios or any of that shit on there. They tried to word it in a way where it seems very separated. They're just basically taking all the options that are legally available to them to pretend like this has nothing to do with anything, because it really doesn't. And Sony is taking every option they can to make it seem like it is, including a very serious possibility of forcing Tom Holland to do scenes in it to really make it seem like it's connected. It's like, no, look, it's the same Spider-Man. It's connected.
Dude, that thing had demon blood and brimstone on it.
Yeah, it has some cool shit on it. Sand Beast Bile Gland is what I picked up.
Wow.
I promise you that movie will suck balls, by the way. It's made by the same guys who who basically screwed up Spider-Man 3 from the first place and then forced the reboot with the 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies. The same guys who constantly interfered and caused both of those series to like completely tank and suck are the guys who spearheaded this one. Just putting that out there.
Why are they still allowed to work?
I don't know. They probably have some sort of deal with Sony. When you look into a lot of Sony as a film company, the details, especially after that like North Korean hack, you realize those guys are fucking idiots. Like they're like a special level of stupid. These are the same ones who did Ghostbusters and like the weird agendas and shit they put out, like the Emoji Movie. Oh, we'll create a movie that is dedicated to selling our cell phones. Like that's the point of that movie. And there's a whole like there's a ton of them. Like every goddamn Adam Sandler movie, which is literally designed to like entirely sell products. Like when you really look into what Sony is about as a film company, you realize they are the fucking worst. They really should not be making movies. Like I'm glad they're not successful, and it's entirely possible they will be the next Infinity Stone, if you will, that Disney absorbs. Because with Spider-Man there, they are an obvious target.
We just actually made some weird progress in this game. I found intelligent life.
Yeah.
In that rock. I talked to that rock. Did you guys talk to that rock?
No.
What rock?
Yeah, there was a big rock out front of this that had blue stuff on it, and I talked to it.
Well, you should have said something, bitch.
Couldn't. Adam was telling a very important story about Sony and the failure.
Where's the talking rock?
It's right out here.
This one.
Omega says, "Who's the best Catwoman, Pfeiffer or Hathaway?" Halle Berry, duh.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she was easily the best. Oh my god.
This temple serves as the home of the Scourge Stone, Bonded One. Here you will spend
Did
your
you guys
days
talk to
in
it?
service
Yeah.
to the divine
Good.
element and the one who protects it.
That's like a platform.
Was
We
this
found a
Eartha
platform.
Kitt, right? Eartha Kitt was the other one? Eartha Kitt?
That we allow such
Oh.
access to our
Perfect.
most
Oh,
holy
like the older one.
Like the Adam West one, I think it was Eartha Kitt.
The
Yeah.
alternative is a screaming
She's
The only reason I know her name is because of Conan O'Brien. He did this weird bit where he went to Ireland and he found this kid that looked exactly like him but younger, and then he was like, "You have to, I think, one day take over the show for me because I'm not going to be around forever, and you look a lot like me." And it's sometimes you're gonna have rough nights. Sometimes you're gonna have guests that aren't that great. Like you're gonna have Eartha Kitt. She's got nothing to say. She hasn't worked in 40 years, and you're gonna get her, and you're gonna have to find something. It's gonna be awful. I just found that funny.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, you guys, do you have any food or anything? Cause like meat,
I have
just some meat or something.
Why do you need
Use
meat?
some meat. I feel like we're gonna fight a boss or something.
Yeah.
This feels like a boss area. There's a dude up here. Did you guys see the dude?
Yep, there's a dude
Go
right there.
talk to him.
Yeah, let's not attack him right away.
No,
What's
it's
up, dude?
not. There he. Hey, it's Petruso, the Sandstorm Maniac.
I guess serious answer to that question, I'd probably go Michelle Pfeiffer. I enjoyed her portrayal of Catwoman more, but that's more so about what the movie actually was. I mean, Anne Hathaway's Catwoman wasn't boring because of her. It was just she was just written like too common of a personality. Whereas Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is insane. She like fell out of a building and then she got bit by cats that somehow gave her 9 lives, which makes no fucking sense. That was just interesting.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a Sandstorm Maniac.
Goodbye.
He's like
Have you
Zack.
Have you ever? Jacob says, have you ever seen a movie that was so terrible you left the theater? Yes. The only one I remember offhand is there was this shitty ass Amanda Peet movie called Whipped. That was fucking awful. That was like, all right, my friends and I all went to it for whatever reason, and then we all was like, nope, bye. Like halfway through, this is fucking awful. That's the only one I remember doing that for.
I think I left
guys-
in the middle of like Pirates of the Caribbean, like 2 or 3 or something.
Oh.
Yeah, they got really bad.
They got really dumb, yeah.
Long and dull and boring. Did you guys find something?
No.
No.
I ain't found
Yeah,
shit.
I don't go to movie theaters that often, so it's generally for movies I actually like really want to see, which I think
Except
is the
for
lesson that
Transformers.
Yeah, well, I think that's the lesson that Whipped taught me was like, don't just go and see anything. Care a little bit beforehand for one reason or another. In the case of Transformers, as Aaron points out, I saw the first one in theaters because Transformers was my franchise growing up. Like, I was in love with it. So the idea that it got a live-action film, I needed to see it. Then it was okay enough that when the second one came out, I was like, all right, I'm going to see it. Now, the second one was tough, man. Like, sitting there multiple times in that one screening, I was like, this is so goddamn awful. It took everything I had to not get up and leave. And I had no intention of seeing the third one in theaters.
But it was filmed in Chicago, so I had
Exactly. Not only was it filmed in Chicago, it was the biggest budget anything that had ever been filmed in Chicago, so I wanted to see what they were going to do with it. Plus, I actually knew people in it, so I wanted to see that shit. But the fourth and the fifth, I definitely did not see in theaters and did not care. I think I've seen them both on planes, and that's it.
God, why would you even allow that to be in front of your eyes?
Because you do run out of options when you fly enough. Like, there's only so many movies on there, man.
All right, we're going this way. We're gonna go a bit north, a little bit east.
I still haven't found any fucking coal. I really want coal, man.
Yeah, and we've been exploring everywhere. Look, there's like snow up ahead, you guys. We're gonna freeze our asses off with our naked butts. I see snowy mountains up ahead.
I
do you
see. They're very far away.
That looks like really dark stone up there. Maybe that's your black stone.
It's just... No, I don't think so. Like, it's got to be like pitch black, bro. There's a scorpion chasing you, Cal. I don't know if you want to deal with that or not.
I guess.
Oh! It juked you, home slice.
Oops, sorry.
That's alright.
Did juke. Juked me good.
We're
That's
coming,
okay.
Aaron.
So, I used to work at a movie theater, so I used to see free movies all the time.
Yep.
To the point where I would just go see whatever, right? Anyway, my girlfriend at the time and I went and saw The Breakup, I think it was called. It's Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston, and it was awful. Like, the worst movie. And I walked out of that one. I do remember walking out. I didn't pay anything to see it, and I walked out. It was like, nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near that one.
I walked out of, oh man, I don't know if I've ever actually walked out of a movie. I'm pretty sure no matter how bad they get, I stick through the entire thing.
There's my swimming buddies. What's up, swimming buddies?
Yo, dog. I mean, there have been some movies that I kind of wanted to walk out on, but
you didn't.
no, because I don't know. It's not like I have better shit to do with my life.
Your legs fell asleep.
I love watching bad movies, you know.
Pitfall Pass, boys.
But good bad movies are extremely rare. You're like The Room, type of like options are very, very limited because it requires a very specific combination of things. You have to find an extremely untalented filmmaker who is like essentially an alien, who doesn't really understand how people work, and then they end up making a movie that's like terrible. Like obviously Tommy Wiseau fits that category, but then you also have like Uwe Boll, who is like this like retard who thinks his movies are amazing, and he thinks he's a genius and doesn't understand basic human interaction. So his movies are, as a result, like fucking hilariously stupid. So
yeah, like they have to be. Oh, there's a giant bird, you guys.
Dude, we're gonna kill that bird. Arrows.
Written. Yes.
They're behind.
I know. I have to go get the bird though.
But when you find a basically competent person who's just bad at making stories, that's when you get really bad, boring movies.
Writer, director, written, directed, like they do like most of the things, and even sometimes cast themselves as the main actor, and they're really bad at it, but they don't understand that, then that's when you get like the worst movies ever, like Birdemic or something.
Yeah, you need to find what I keep referring to as that alien who doesn't really get any of that shit, and especially doesn't understand how human beings really interact with each other, but then thinks they do. That's the other key. and that's basically why the room is what it is because Tommy Wiseau knew nothing but thought he knew everything, and then you end up with what you got. What's the most involved dental procedure you've ever had? Says Omega. I've been very limited in that. I never had a tooth pulled. I never had to have braces. I got to keep all 4 of my wisdom teeth. So the most I've ever really had is like cavities.
Yeah, I had wisdom teeth out.
common.
That was the only actual like operation I've ever had.
Holy shit, dude! My game just fucking crashed.
Mine too.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a
That might be
bird
a
fighting
then.
one of these gators over here. Oh god, you guys are leaving me alone to fight these 2 gators and a bird? Oh,
I'm gonna
Jesus
try and join
Christ.
you again.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
gonna try back, but
Game just fucking
Emery?
crashed.
The bird's helping
Dental
me.
procedures?
crash the fuck out.
Emery's never been to the dentist.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that means.
No, the only thing I've ever had to do at the dentist was get some cavities filled, but that's not hardcore like at all. Really.
Yeah, same.
I should probably get my wisdom teeth pulled sometime soon. But
Did your dentist say that, or what did they
he
tell
did.
you?
He did say that it'd probably be a good idea to get my wisdom teeth pulled at some point.
God.
So
Mine
Well, they're
basically told me my mouth was huge, which is very fitting, and that I could actually support another set back there if I really somehow that happened. So that's good to know.
is your dentist a dude?
He is a dude.
And you said your mouth was really big.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I know where you're going
I
with
think
this.
you know what he meant, dude.
I
It
do.
meant that you'd be really good at swallowing a lot of water all at once.
He's right, because he kept putting that like thing in my mouth, and I was like, oh yeah, water.
He
Clean
meant that
them
you could
teeth.
probably fit a whole bunch of footballs in there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
footballs as well. You guys got to join back in. I found like some sort of weird fucking temple. We got to go check it out.
Oh, I'm coming in, man.
F Sharp says, Emery or Adam, ever read Devil in the White City? Good book about Chicago lore. May have been asked before, but I'm new. No, that's never been asked before, and no, I've never read it.
Neither have I.
Sorry to disappoint on your question.
I don't read too many books.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, my game crashed again. What the fuck?
This might be a time to end, man, if your shit's like failing.
Depends on if he's still broadcasting or not.
Cal, did you get in?
We've
Mine's
been
the-
broadcasting the after party for over an hour. In fact, it's claiming 2 hours, but that can't be right.
It's almost 11, so yeah, it's getting close to 2
Yeah.
hours.
It's been a while. But I just want to go to this
So-
temple. You can, if
Let's do
Emery's
some
still
power round questions
broadcasting,
if you guys want.
lightning around you.
Yeah, do some lightning round. Switch to Aaron's cam because it's gonna have content.
Cal just performed in the water. Better start swimming, lady.
I'm attempting to join the game.
Still loading.
Boom, 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 boom.
So this is like a tree temple. There's a tree in the middle. 2 crazy big stone temples. Plus I have feathers now.
Ooh, yeah.
Because those birds had a ton of feathers. I don't know if you guys got any of those.
I did not.
No, somebody looted all my better birds for bird feathers.
Birds? Rutherford?
Bird butts.
Birdie booties.
Well, I got only 15 feathers out of it, so...
My game crashed again.
What the fuck? This
Yeah,
temple's
that
fucking
is
your computers
fucking weird.
There's a bunch of these frogmen here.
Guess we're just not allowed to be there.
We're not allowed to join your game, Aaron. It keeps crashing our fucking game. I guess this is the end.
This temple's so cool, though. How are you not seeing
You
this?
probably have to quit out and then restart in order
Is
for us
this
to come
the
back.
end for the Exiles?
But Cal almost joined.
So did I. We
Almost.
both crashed. It happened to me twice.
Yeah, it crashed.
All right, one more question, and then we'll wrap it up. Turns out these temples are really dull. There's nothing in them.
That's kind of what I'm worried about this game is that,
Yeah,
it, you
there's
know,
nothing.
yeah, unless you do the PvP aspect of it, I feel like it's going to be a whole lot of nothing.
Holy birds! There's so many birds!
That's cool.
I'm gonna kill some birds. Come here, birds. I just need to kill you a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit of killing.
I know you're friendly and nice, birds, but I have to kill you.
Just a small amount.
Just a little bit of bird death. Oh my god, they're annihilating me. Run! Run me! Holy shit, the gang beaked me.
I hope you all are watching his camera point of view.
Oh my god, I've discovered the Eastern Barracks and there's a whole bunch of nude ogre men running around. I wish you guys are with me right now.
Gang beat.
Omega asks, have you ever had a near-death experience or something that could have been near-death? Yes, once. I went up to Milwaukee, which there you go, and I was getting off the highway, and I was just like going down the ramp, and I was going to stop at a light, and I activate my brakes, and I noticed my car is not stopping at all, and then I realized that apparently Milwaukee doesn't like salt their streets. So the car just kept sliding, and I was all of a sudden I realized I couldn't actually control it, and I was basically careening right towards this like big concrete thing, and I was like, oh my god, this is bad. And then like literally, I don't know, 8 feet or so before it would have hit, somehow it just stopped. And so I just kind of took a second, reassessed, and then slowly kind of turned back to the direction I need to go. If there had been anybody out there at all parked at that light, I would definitely have gotten a car accident. I don't know how bad.
That's cool.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah, fuck Milwaukee.
Cal's body is in the game, but he is not.
Yep.
It's crashed again.
Yeah, it keeps
Bummer.
crashing for me too, so I'm not even bothering anymore.
I'm killing so many of these fiends. And I
Bummer.
killed like the king fiend who looked like the guy, you know, the king goblin in The Hobbit?
Yes.
Looked like that guy
Wow.
who could sing.
That's
He's a good
cool.
singer. You guys remember that guy?
Well,
I do
I'm gonna
remember
end the stream and go to sleep then, 'cause I'm not
Yeah,
doing
I should end the
anything.
stream as well.
I'm gonna go out and get hot pot.
Hot.
What?
Hot pot.
It's my girlfriend's out with one of her friends. I'm gonna go meet up with them, and then we're gonna have dinner.
Nice.
It's 6 p.m. here, dude.
Hot pot.
Marijuana.
Yeah, it's like an Asian type of cooking style thing.
Hot pot.
Yeah,
Hot pot.
Hot
Good night,
pockets.
everybody. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. See you next time.
Yeah,
Good
you're
night,
the best.
everybody. You guys are heroes, except for Emery and Aaron.